Hey Casey, how are you? Good evening to you and happy Valentine's Day to you. Oh, this is so sad. I feel sad saying this. Oh, this is tiring. How are you? Hey Noah, how are you? So now I have all my coin markers all coin makers all synced together. Nice. Yeah, those are previous. That's very important. I'm Australian, so I've already had my Valentine's. Well, I mean, it's just another day. I spent it doing work in the office. I was there alone. It's a lonely, lonely Valentine's. Let's hope for an ancestral substat. We have a bit of time before the tournament starts. Maybe we will do the tournament in like the last 10 seconds or something. Might be able to snipe Casey. Hey Kristen, how are you? Happy Valentine's Day to you, my friend. Wait, I take that back. Happy Valentine's Day to you. You made it very clear that we are not friends, so... Yeah, every day is Valentine's Day for Christian. Noah, your Valentine's is your tower. Yeah, I think that applies to the vast majority of us. I can't believe I'm doing manual rerolls for this because I'm too lazy to select the... Oh, what's this? Death Wave... No, I don't want Death Wave Quantity. Wrong module. Yeah, Kristen makes a good point. Which module? Which tower? Noah's Golden Tower is his Valentine's. What is this? We're getting farming substats. I want farming substats. I mean, 15% chain lightning chance would be nice. Oh, his Golden Tower. Yeah, and Kristen, Noah's just about to sink his Golden Tower with his black hole. I guess, because he said all his coin makers are going to be fully synced. What do you mean that's nasty? That's really good for coin. I can't believe that I spent 2 million reroll dice just clicking away and I didn't get the substat that I want. My forearms are burning. Damn it. Alright. Let's just leave it. Okay, I think today's tournament is pretty straightforward. I managed to get a little bit more EHP, two clicks, 10 here, 10 here. I managed to get 3.6 on my crit factor. And then we ran out of coins. In terms of the... Wait, why is my toilet leaking? Oh well. In terms of the modules, it's exactly the same. We go with tournament setup. I don't think we should use enemy balance today because there is basic ultimate. So I'm going to take out enemy balance, put in coins. After today's tournament, we should be able to afford the next click over here. And I think with the mythic effect, I'm going to switch this to project funding in my farming runs and try to run tier 20. So Crowbar Zero released a video on tier 20 farming, and so I tried out his strategy. I was using space displacer. I got to about 4,000 waves pretty consistently, but as you can see, the coin is actually really bad. So what I found out is that I'm just not killing the enemies fast enough. It's not so much about the survivability. I think I could take space displacer off and the overall survivability, maybe I might lose 200 waves or so. But I'm just not killing the fast enemies and the tank enemies fast enough. So that's why I'm losing coin. So with that, I've put in fast enemy speed. This is probably going to switch into fast enemy health at some point. I've also put in tank enemy health. And I think with the mythic effect of project funding as my S mod, I should have more damage, which would allow me to, I guess, clear the enemies a little bit faster. So yeah, looking forward to trying that after this tournament. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just like a loss of a day's worth of farming if things don't go well. But that's alright. So I think we should be ready to start the... Wait, where are my bots? Oh, this is bots. So we go with... I guess we can get a little bit more. Oh, and also another thing for my farming runs, I've decided to just go back into like full damage. I think the EHP probably not so useful from Flamebot. Having more damage probably would help me with my farming a little bit better, just killing enemies faster. Let's get caught up with the chat. Rubber, hello, how are you? Happy Valentine's Day to you. Now you know how... Oh, this is probably about me re-rolling my dice. We have 10 minutes to go, so I'm just going to read the chat first. Greeny, hello, how are you? Happy Valentine's Day to you. Send my farming setup. What are you talking about? Tom, hello, how are you? Happy Valentine's Day. Not the toilet. No, I just took a shower before starting the stream. So my shower hit after I turn it off. Like every now and then it just like leaks some internal water. I'm not sure why. And Casey, yes, Greeny became a mod last stream. We have to have a balance of powers in the channel. We can't just have Christian abusing his power. He starts deleting comments whenever people say that I am right. Yep. So that's what Greeny said. And yeah, plus Greeny carries me every tournament, right? So he deserves it. I'm not sure what Christian has done that deserves him a spot as a moderator, but whatever. I think at some point, we'll just keep making everyone moderators to the point that everyone here's a moderator. So I think we should be ready to set up. Just let me do one final check. Shockwave is max. Range is max. Do I want orbs at my... Do I want orbs further in today? 43... I'm probably going to be using 98 meter range. So I think we are fine with this. I think we are fine with this. Yeah, you know what? Let's just go. Let's just go. Hi, Nu. How are you? Happy Valentine's Day to you. 7 minutes left to go. Yeah. All right. Let's just start the tournament. So there's Orb and Decay Resistance. I think this means that I need to put enemies a little bit further away from my tower. So later on in the run, I presume when protectors come along, they are going to ramp the bosses in towards me. But there's Orb Resistance, so now the question is, do I want my workshop ops at the 30-meter range? Oh right, we have Greenie here. Oh, this is a really good fleet seat for commanders. Okay, then let's do it. Let's do it. Let's just go with what we have for now. We take off the range card first so that we have the most amount of flexibility, and then let's just start. So adjust the ops all the way in. Put in the range card. Okay, and then we work on our. Okay, just as well that I did that. So, now, Greenie, does this mean that I have to? So I take out my orbs. Sorry, I take out my range card, and then I slot in. I max out the range, and then I put in the range card. Is that right? That's how I get 30-meter orbs with 98-meter range. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. It's been a good day. I woke up early, went for a run. Okay, so right now I can max out my range. Okay, let's max out the range. Now my extra orbs. Oops. Extra orbs. I think I'm going to put them just on the outside of my range line. So hopefully they do a little bit of trimming there. Yeah, I think that's good. And I should probably keep this for tomorrow. Oh, I'm not supposed to look at this until we get to 1800. Okay, so all of this done. And okay, let's have a look at the battle conditions so I can set my target priority. I'm thinking we do. So fast enemies not very dangerous right now. Ranged enemies will be a problem. So we go ranged, elites, protector, bosses, fleet, and closest. Yeah, I think this is good. If I play the fleet sit correctly, there is only 4 commanders between 1800 and 2700. Oh, really? So I think based on Wait, where is my flame bot? Hang on. Oh shit, I'm using the wrong... just as well, guys, just as well. Surrender. Oh, whoa, I should not have clicked that. This is the correct preset, right? I need my flame bot. Oh, just as well. Okay, let's join the battle again. 2 minutes to spare. Now, we take out... Oh shit. Oh no, I messed it up again. Do I have time? Yes, surrender. Oh no, this is stressful. We spend 10 diamonds, okay. Now we take out the range card. I have to set my ops at 30 meters. And then we put in the range card. Right? And then we max out all of this. Yeah, okay, my flame bot is here. So at least overcharge would be less dangerous. Oh man, I almost messed it up. I almost messed up the good seed. Disney, hello, how are you? Oh, Dr. Trashback is here. Hello, how are you, Dr. Trashback? It's been a while. At least I had time. Yeah. This is why we always start our tournaments early, guys. Yeah. Don't do last minute tournaments. So you gotta start your tournaments with at least 15 minutes to spare. Okay, so this is maxed out, which means that now I can max out my range. Yes, I max out my range now. And then as before, we set the extra orbs just on the outside of my range line. Okay, we also need to toggle the Thunderbot. So once again, bots are here. We switch off the Thunderbot. And then when my black hole falls, like now, we switch the Thunderbot back on. I think everything is all set up now. Oh, and tournament just ended. Oh, that was very scary. Yeah, don't mess up, right? I was so close to being demoted. Dr. Trashback says he got around 1300 waves. Nice. Yeah, so I think with today's battle conditions, I should expect about 23 to 2400 waves. I think 2400. But since the fleet seed is good today, hopefully I have enough damage to deal with the bosses. Yeah, my orbs are a little bit smaller today because of Orb Resistance. It's only at 2.0 instead of 2.2. So that might be a bit of an issue. Because my understanding is that if my orbs are 2.2, if the boss gets stunned by my inner landmines, my orbs would still be able to hit it. So I get a few more hits from my orbs. But, you know, it is a bit too late to quit the run now. I think the rays will be the problem with this orb placement. Rays will be a problem. Yeah, rays. So I don't think there's much we can do with... Oh, Greeny, do you mean because my orbs are too far out, I'm trimming enemies too quickly? So should I bring my outer orbs in a little bit. So if I say brought this orbs in to, you know, somewhere here, I would have a lot more juggling on the enemies, which, you know what, let's just do it. Let's not overthink this. Greenie says it's a problem, so I think this is what you mean. The outer orbs being too far out is a problem. Oh, it's slightly too far beyond the center of my black hole, so one more notch in. Study, hello, how are you? Sitting first in champions, nice. Face tanking enemies the entire time and sitting first place in champions. Haha, EHP. And you replied to yourself. Happy Valentine's Day to you, Study. Sorry, just before you sent that message, I was nearly messing up with my tournament. So I joined the first entry. I didn't have my flame bot on, and then I joined it again and I messed up my orb placement. So I was just arranging all of that stuff. Bosses won't be an issue because of the orbs not relating to race. So I presume if I have my orbs further in, that would give me more bounce shots on the bosses, on the enemies. So hopefully fleets become less of an issue. And if there are less commanders, I think we are a lot safer. Okay, Greenie, so let's do a little bit of strategy today. There are only 4 commanders between 1800 and 2700. Based on past experience, I would probably need my demon mode damage by the time I hit 2100. So what is the next what is the next commander after 2100? Are we allowed to do a little giveaway on stream? You want to do a giveaway? Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to buy stuff for someone, go ahead, Kristen. My options are 2065 or 2155. Let's try for 2155 then. Yeah, let's pin this comment. Study says, oh, your message is being covered up right now, Study. Did I see Giga's run? No, I did not. He stayed EHP past wave 3000 in Legends. Damn. I think EHP is possible today. Yeah, I mean, one of these days I should really try the EHP build. But I think in order for me to do that, I probably need like at least 50% on both of these efficiencies. At least. In order for it to be comparable to my current setup. Kristen, what are you talking about? Stop spreading false information. All I have to do is like and subscribe and I will buy each and every one a stone bag. You're trying to kick me out on the streets, man. I just paid for like two bills. So I live in an apartment, and then there's like the property tax. That was like two months of stone packs, 2.5 months of stone packs, and then there was the city council payment, which was like another 2.5 months of stone packs. So I basically spent 5 months of stone packs this week. And then now I'm feeling broke. It's like as if I've spent all my stone packs until July. Tom says, I think who is going to be good because it seems they release a defense % relic each month or so. I guess you mean EHP is going to be good. Yeah, so Tom, I think in the current state, without the defense % relics, we should be able to achieve 98% on defense in farming runs. And the way that you do it is through the double defense % substats on your armor modules, and then the defense lab. So yeah, mine is a little bit low. Mainly it's just there to tank overcharge hits. And then you stack it with Primordial Collapse and Flamebot. And Pulsar Harvester. Overcharge would probably be... They won't be hitting very much. They won't be hitting for very hard, yeah. Yeah, 98% farming, 90% defense in farming is very easy to achieve. Like right now, I'm already like 98% defense in farming. It doesn't do anything. I still get one tapped. Graham, hello, how are you? Happy Valentine's Day to you. Oh, I wonder where Treble is. No, Treble, if you're listening to this, happy Valentine's Day. I hope you managed to have dinner with your wife. EHP is dead and will never come back. Oh gosh, Kristen. So to be fair, last stream when we did the tier 21 milestone, I really enjoyed it. Like I really miss the glass cannon kind of playstyle where there's a bit of RNG involved, and it really makes me want to increase the substat efficiency of my armor module for more defense for more death defy %. It's really fun to see like the death defies go off. And if I remember correctly, it caps out at 40%. So, you know, I have a ways to go. We could probably get to like 50-ish, maybe 60 death defies a run, something like that. That would be really nice to see. Yeah, and I gimped my... So I was doing some respecs, trying to fit around with my tier 20 farming. I'll fiddle around with tier 20 farming. And so I decided that I'm just going to leave my my ELS enhancements at 1.6. And it's resulted in like a fall in my coin, obviously, because I had to pull coin out from Coin Plus and Free Upgrade Plus. So as you can see, like my tier 19 farms now, it's like 1.7 Q. Previously I was up to like what, 1.9, 1.8 Qs. So, you know, losing out a bit of coin in the short term, but I think moving to tier 20, if I can make tier 20 farming work out, I'm going to get an extra like 5k coin multiplier. So it should give me higher coins. The only problem is that by the time I reach wave 3.2k right now, my damage is too low, and I'm just not killing enemies fast enough. So even though my golden combo might get to like what, 400, 500, 600 at max wave spawns, the actual coin that I'm getting is something like what, 2 or 3 Qs from a golden combo activation. And so then my coin per minute caps out at something like 30 Q per minute. And this is compared with tier 19, where I can sometimes go over 50 Q per minute. So it's not really worth it for me at this stage. I'm hoping the extra damage would help. Greenie also had more fun running glass cannon instead of hybrid in mouse. Yeah, I completely agree with that, Greenie, because like EHP is very one-dimensional, you know. You either survive or you don't, and I think part of the fun about like pushing milestones and pushing tournaments is the RNG aspect, and glass cannon farming offers that, right? Obviously, like for us it's a little bit different because back in the day we used to use like op thorns and stuff to deal with the game mechanics. This was like a long time ago, so we are kind of used to the juggling of our energy shields, especially if players start off with, you know, nowadays with the introduction of sharp fortitude and stuff, you start off from EHP farming. The initial switch to glass cannon feels very unnatural and very like dangerous, but it's actually a very fun playstyle, I think. Graham says, hanging on to 23rd in Legends with 169 waves. We'll see if that's good enough to stay. Well, I hope it's good enough, Graham. And if it is, then congrats on staying in Legends. What, Greenie, you almost had infinite runs in tournaments today? Do I want to see the live results? Let's just see. How many waves did Greenie get? Do I want to know? Would it make me feel sad? And you know the major problem, Gritty? I can't put you in a timeout because I pinned this comment here. So if I put you in a timeout because I get salty, this comment goes away. Oh, it's checkmate. Oh wow, 8,868 waves. Man, so you know the number 8 is very lucky in Chinese culture. 20 more waves you would have like the luck sack of tournament results. Getting a timeout for excellence. Yeah. No, well, not a timeout for excellence. It's a timeout for making me salty. Jealousy is a green-eyed monster, you know. Kristen says he can make it go away. Nah, it's okay. I was so tired that I went to sleep at 7800 and lighted right out from there. Wow. Greeny, is the reason why infinite runs is potentially possible today because there's no mass enforcement? A while back you released that video on like the like maximum elite spawning and stuff like that. And then the developers obviously introduced mass enforcement as a counter to it, but there's no mass enforcement today, so technically that strategy would have still worked. I mean, it's not like I'm going to try it. It's I can't imagine myself doing that. It's for a different reason than that. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Oh boy. I mean, how is it that... Oh, right, because I have less orbs today. I was wondering how those enemies were surviving for so long. Christian says for his first video he needs a few volunteers. Wait, Casey, you shouldn't have agreed so quickly. You gotta ask him what kind of video he's talking about. Orb plus death ray resistance. Yeah. What kind of video, Kristen? This guy. We show us our lifetime coin and you'll be laughing at it. It could be a hot tub stream. I kind of miss the Orb plus death ray resistance battle conditions, to be fair. They used to be so common, but then with the revamp to tournaments, they haven't been around for a while, you know. This battle conditions would be perfect for me if there was no... Wait, there is plasma cannon resistance? Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, right. It's time for us to check the bracket. Let's collect some stuff first. Ah, look at that. We complete our missions. Maybe I can take 2 now, right? Bracket is here. Oh no, false hope. Okay, we're beating him, no worries. Right, so we are ranked, you know, we are wave 2000-ish now. We should beat Scatter. Was Scatter in the previous bracket with us? I think so. I remember his name. Yeah, I think we should be. Ooh, Genesis might be up there as well. Never mind. We've got Greeny today, right? We've got a bit more damage as well, and you know, we should be fine for tournaments. The worst case scenario, I think we get second place. Either way, I should have enough, even with third place, to get the mythic generator upgrade. Hopefully. I should have good bounce shots today, yeah. My only worry is oh, yes, there is something that I need to do. I need to increase my shockwave size. So I believe we used 3.1 on the shockwave size. Or should I use a different shockwave size? I could go a little bit lower. Okay, so what kind of, let's see 2.6 to 2.8. 2.8, okay. Oh boy, we just took a hit. Okay, let's go 2.8. Now, where is 2.8 on the shockwave size going to land my shockwaves? There's so much going on the screen I can't really see. I think it lands just around my range line. Is that right? Seems like it. Joseph, hello, how are you? Happy Valentine's Day to you. Farming dice on tier 21. Should I run enemy balance and or wave accelerator? Yeah, both of them. Not introspect. Wave skip is okay as well. It's a little further than that. 2.6 is the minimum to hit fleets. I see. Yeah, thankfully I looked at the shockwave size. Otherwise, I would have literally messed up 3 tournament entries in a row. I mean, it's not surprising that I would do that. Kristen says, quick, guess who responded with this to my comment about my coin per hour? I'm never catching up. Well, I mean, it sounds like something I would say. Well, Joseph, I think if you're doing the tier 21 farming for reroll dice, I used to just do it at night. Like overnight, I would just do it because it's very mentally draining to just keep clicking mindlessly every time you get to like wave 5 or something. That person who wrote that is a tiny bit stronger than me. John? Is it John? Or maybe, I mean, Skylar maybe? But Skylar's quite a fair bit ahead of me. Rappaport, hello, how are you? It's been a while. Happy Valentine's Day to you. So what is Valentine's Day like in the US? Is it widely celebrated? Or how about in Norway, Kristen? No, actually, no, don't answer that, Kristen. I don't want to know what you do on Valentine's Day. But what is the culture like? Are flowers and chocolates a thing? I tested full uptime scout for today's tournament and can't respec guardians until tomorrow. I'm gonna set up a night run of farming dice AFK. I see. How did you find the scout chip? I actually haven't unlocked mine. Flowers and chocolates. Okay, so it's very similar to, well, I guess because of US media, it's very similar in Singapore. But man, everything's so expensive on Valentine's. Yeah, so Christian, that's why I told you not to mention it. Because I have an idea of what you would do for Valentine's Day. I call it the Hallmark holiday for reference sake. Hallmark makes almost all the greeting cards. Oh, Hallmark is still around. It used to be very popular when I was a kid. There were quite a few outlets in Singapore, but I think they closed down. Or maybe they're still there, I just haven't gone out much. I've not been home for many years. Or like, well, browsing the shops in Singapore for many years. Matthew says, I have to fight for second place because two guys have better median over the last tournaments. Oh boy. Nah, we have faith. We have faith, Matthew. We can't let these people push us over. No. We are going to get first place. Yeah, it's gonna be a close one. My guess is that one of two things is going to happen later. Even though we skip the commanders, because I don't have Chain Lightning Plus, at some point my screen is going to have a lot of protectors, and when my black hole falls, ranged enemies might get me, and so I start losing my energy shields. Like now, you see, I'm starting to lose them already. At least bosses won't be an issue today. So even if they get ramped down, we should be okay. Ranged enemies would be the very dangerous ones for me. I might need to adjust my target priority. So what should I do, Greenie? Yeah, so I did that earlier. My Thunderbolt should activate when my black hole falls. Let's see. Oh, hang on, there was a bit of a gap, wasn't there? Okay, let's toggle off the Thunderbolt. Okay, now we switch on the Thunderbolt. Well, why is it so late today? Is there like a... There was a bit of a delay, right? Oh, is that because my game is still playing when I'm... Wait, pause battle inside menus. Okay, so the game is paused now. So I switch this off. Oh shit, we're gonna take a lot of hits now. That's a bit too late. Oh shit. Oh, let's lower the game speed. I think I messed up. What an idiot. Okay, black hole is down. Thunderbolt goes up. And then, yeah, whatever, you know. Let's just increase the speed and go. Okay, so my Thunderbolt is like almost perfect now. Oh yeah, Kristen told me to lower the game speed. Oops. Maybe I should actually pause the game. But you know what? Whatever. It's already done. Greenie says he thinks I might get the second win back. Okay, let's hope that I do. Now, would it be the worst thing if I use my second win at 2065? I kind of need the extra damage. JP, hello, how are you? No, Kristen, it wasn't that I wasn't listening to you. I was just busy focusing on the game. I didn't look at the chat. Firedog, hello, how are you? Happy Valentine's Day. I hit my PB in Legends this time around, but still got bumped back to champs. Oh boy, is it getting rough? Okay, now that our Thunderbolt is properly activated, and we are recharging our energy shields, I think we are fine, right? So let's try to push for the 2155 wave count. Yeah, JP, tell him. Yeah, listen to JP, Kristen. Take wave skip off for 2035. Okay. I guess we can take it off now since there is no bosses. JP says, hope your strategy gets nerfed to the ground. Hey JP, you weren't here earlier. Greeny said he went to bed after, I don't know, X number with 7,000-ish waves, and he let the run play out. So it's AFK friendly run. Firedoc says, I hit 263 waves. I know for some brackets that's keys, others my current results. Damn. Well, I mean, we're not exactly having a good bracket today as well. So, hopefully we are okay. Hopefully. I'm thinking, is there Death Defy down? No, it's Energy Shield's down. Okay. So we might be able to luck sack, right? We've been quite lucky. So far we've got 0 Death Defies. As long as the Death Defies are backloaded, I think we would be okay. Oh, JP. Oh, okay. I thought what were you talking about? Oh man, hanging out with Kristen too much. Question: has anyone experienced device overheating when the run ended but you stayed in the end screen for long? It hasn't happened to me because I have the auto restart thingy. Oh, the overcharge is here. How are we doing on it? It's not in my import, damn it. Alright, we got it. So now I can put my wave skip back on, yeah? After this wave of bosses, I guess. Okay, wave skip goes back in. $2065, that's going to be commander. I think we can hold off on the demon mode for the 2065 commander. Yeah, I mean, we have 2 energy shields. We should be fine. Herbo, hello, how are you? Oh, it's example. Hey, example. Yeah, I'm good. I hope you got first place. Oh, 5th place, nice. Fire Dog. So I'm not going to pop my demon mode because given the enemy health and my damage, I can't really use demon mode actively. I kind of have to use it defensively, so that like in situations where, you know, like maybe this buff ray, I can't really kill it, I need to block a few hits. Oh, I think this is where I need to use demon mode because no more energy shield charges. So then that's when I use the demon mode. It's mostly to prevent hits. So okay, we needed to use the demon mode there. And we've been quite unlucky with our death device, huh? My Thunderbolt is still too late. Okay. What should I do? So, oops. Let's switch off the Thunderbolt now, and I'm going to put my game speed down to 1. It's still, I kind of messed that up. At least since we have the demon mode protection, let's sort that out now. Okay, the moment my black hole falls, I'm going to pause the game. Okay, the game is paused. So if I toggle my Thunderbolt on now, it's going to be permanent, right? Oh, I'm supposed to look at my black hole timer. Okay. How long is my black hole? 34 seconds. So when I'm at 15 seconds, I should turn on the Thunderbolt. Okay. Okay, let's use the Thunderbolt now. And so black hole is off, and in the next run, the next round of black hole, my Thunderbolt should be on 1 second before my black hole goes off. Yeah, okay, so that would be perfect timing, right? Right, okay, so the Thunderbolt, it popped out right before my black hole ended. Examples, 847 waves in Legends with 5th place, nice. Fire says, I just got Demon Mode Mastery and Gold Box the recharge lab, so I think I would have been carried away with just thinking the damage multiplier versus the invulnerability portion when needing to live. Yeah, so Fire Dog, even when I'm in farming runs these days, I don't use the auto nuke I don't use the auto activation for nuke and demon mode anymore. It's mainly just there to survive killing blows. I found that it worked out better for me in reducing the variance of my runs. Now, Greenie, after 2155, when is the next commander? I'm thinking if I should just nuke that one. 2365. Since second wind is going to recharge in 270 waves. Well, I might not have second wind available if I did that. Yeah, I would be like 20 wave short. Okay, let's hold off on nuke then. Do I think when starting to farm tier 14 it would be helpful to use the demon mode damage or save it for possible fleets or something? So I think in tier 14, because fleets come once every 1000 waves, it's probably not too dangerous. You can probably just use the demon mode for damage, and then your second ring recharge should be able to cover any overcharge. Or you could even time your... So let's say you are going to die at wave 3500. Work back in like a multiple of 300 waves and then activate your demon mode around those wave counts, so that on the wave where you're supposed to die, if an overcharge comes along and overcharges your pain point, you have the demon mode buff available for them. This overcharge over here took out all our energy shield charges. That's fine. I mean, we haven't death-defied yet, which is very annoying. But at least we have the damage, so the enemies are a lot thinner now. Let's see how the bracket is doing. Okay, Scatter's dead, right? Scatter's dead. So we need to worry about Genesis. And I think it was... Who was it? This guy? Nope. Nope. Oh, was it Scatter and False Hope? No, Scatter and Genesis. We need to worry about them, right? I don't think there was... Oh! Hey, JP, your fan! I could nuke 2155. Demon mode will be back at 2370. Okay, let's nuke 2155 then. It would also help, like, delay the time the rays take to hit me and stuff. Okay, let's nuke this guy. Alright, we're done. Now, if there are a lot of overcharges, it actually wouldn't matter that I have energy shields. 2185 is a saboteur. Let's have that. Oh, there is a boss. Oh, there is another boss. Oh, there is another boss. There is another boss. Oh man. Are we going to be able to get the wave skip off? That's really annoying. Yeah, it's like one after the other. Alright, finally, wave skip off. Alright. Find out, how am I feeling about the tower reviews I've been doing lately? Is it something I'm enjoying or planning to keep doing? I think I've done I'm not sure if I enjoy doing it. I don't mind it. The thing is, I don't want a separate tower review for everyone, because part of the enjoyment in the game is figuring things out ourselves, right? So it's not like whatever I say is the way to play the game and so on. The purpose of creating the tower reviews was to, I guess, at least showcase how you could use like the practical guide series to evaluate your own tower. And I think with the 3 that I have done, it's enough as like templates for roughly where players should be looking at in terms of their current stage of progression. If down the line things get a bit more like you know, as the general player base progresses to like tier 18 and so on, and people wanted me to do another review then for like tier 18 stuff, yeah, maybe I would do another video on it. But yeah, I think if it's streamlined to just an individual player, then it kind of brings away from the joy of like, you know, you should figure out how you want to play the game. Okay, let these bosses die quickly so I can, alright, I can put my wave skip back in. Study says I got a couple of options: max coin mastery now or get orbs to 8 or 9, and next level of golden bot duration. I would go for the coin mastery. Casey says, I'm going to tell everyone that getting GT Plus 14 with max GT I don't have max GT duration and 100% on assist mods, but I think, okay, so when this game was created, there's multiple versions, yeah, Casey, and especially if you are a newer player today and then you join the game, and you didn't experience the various iterations of the game, you wouldn't know that Ultimate Weapon Plus came before, say, card masteries and so on. And because card masteries cost so much less stones than say the last 2 Ultimate Weapon unlocks, you might be very tempted to go ahead and get your card masteries. But if you do so, then you end up in a situation whereby, yes, you have the masteries, and at base level, you know, damage mastery seems like, whoa, it's really good, it's an extra 40% damage and so on. But you don't really notice that extra 40% damage, because at the end of the day, all the reason why we are able to progress further is because of ELS mostly. And in order to get that absurd amounts of ELS, we really need a lot of econ. So I do think that we don't overemphasize the importance of GT Plus sufficiently to earlier game players, which is why I made that like practical guide series. Now, not to say that damage is not important, right? But that's secondary, you know. You can't really fire a cannon off a canoe. You have to build a solid foundation, right? And the foundations of this game is still focusing on your econ. And the sooner that players appreciate that, then the smoother their journey would be in this game. Because you won't always be like stressing over like, oh, I don't have coins for this, I don't have coins for that. Yeah, at least that's my view on it, you know. I know there's a lot of players who would say that yes, you should just go for a very strong chain lightning early on, because it's a very cheap ultimate weapon to get damage, and then that bumps you into legends quicker. But then once you reach there, you kind of stagnate, and it feels very annoying to just continuously yo-yo between legends and champions for months on end. Ness says, I really enjoyed finding out myself that lowering black hole cooldown on its own was the worst thing I could do. Yeah, I mean, it happened to all of us breaking sync. I mean, we won't always feel like we need more coins. We can't all be bands. Rob, so, oh, hello, by the way. I mean, coins are still an issue for me. It's always an issue, but at least the way I'm seeing it now is if I have enough economy to sustain 5 version 27 labs for the S-mod stuff, I think that's a good milestone to achieve, right? Everything else that I earn in excess of that is icing on the cake, and then that can go into my enhancements and so on. But in order to make progress with or to really maximize the potential of our S mods and stuff, we really need those lab levels. So I'm not saying go 100% into econ, but if we can't afford those labs, then really what we should be focusing on is econ. And it's sort of the same for the early game. If we are having trouble labbing in stuff, then we clearly need more econ. So econ's an important factor. And if we can afford all our labs, then yeah, it's fine to dabble with a little bit of damage, a little bit of EHP and so on. And then if we go into the mid game where like we start dabbling with card masteries, the next milestone would be, well, can I permanently lab 5 card masteries? Because if I can, then my progress is a lot faster than someone who can only lab 1 card mastery at a time. So at least that's the way I view this game. As a good example, card mastery unlocked. Don't have all the cards, but I do have an econ to support them, maxing econ labs. Yeah. And there's so many ways to play the game. I'm sure there are other players out there that they are very focused on the player-to-player aspect of this game. So you would be more focused on tournaments, and in that case, yeah, you might want to push for more damage and go a little bit less on econ. At some point, there will be a glass ceiling. Rob says they're sad watching this, and I'm such an idiot for not even thinking of putting one set of orbs in closer for these battle conditions. Yeah, Rob, I mean, if I were in your position, I wouldn't be doing that as well. But thankfully, we have Greeny and Kristen in the chat, so they tell me what to do. It makes my life a lot easier. You know, I would probably be dead right now if I didn't have them around. Like with my Thunderbolt being off sync, with the commanders not knowing when to nuke, when to demon mode and so on. So, you know, I'm just here for the ride, man. That's why you need to stream and have good moderators. Yeah, I'm confirming that I'm Greeny's alt account. Greeny has no time to play his second account, so you know, I'm just managing it for him. Now, so Greeny, you know, I was watching Crowbar Zero's video on tier 20 farming, and so clearly he was just out of intro sprint at the point where I was like looking at the screen. He was already at like 40 something Qs a minute. And I noticed that his damage was like 10 trillion or something like that. It was some very small number. But my ELS is probably not significantly lower than his. Right, he might have maybe an extra 1.5% of ELS, and even then, I'm not able to kill the enemies the way he's killing the enemies. It's so fast. So that makes me think that, you know, obviously he has a lot more invested into damage and so on. But what would be like the most efficient path to getting more damage output or getting more damage throughput? Would it be from SMod upgrades or from actually investing into ultimate weapon damage? Oh, Treble, you're here. Hello. How are you? Happy Valentine's Day to you and your missus. I was just commenting earlier that you were not here, so I presume that you had to go for dinner. Depends on where I'm at for both of those. I see. Yeah, I mean, at least my plan now is to just go ham on damage for a bit. And at least until version 28 comes along. When version 28 comes along, I think I really want to complete my GT duration. But for now, like, my next immediate goal is to try to move to tier 20 farming. Oh, JP, 40 more waves and I'm in top 200? Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Trevor, she can hear you. Okay, I'll whisper. Greeny in top 200 with multiple accounts. How does this guy do it? Yeah, you know, Greeny's got deep pockets. Oh, 2365 commander is coming up. So what do? I have demon mode, I guess. mean, there's always a chance we DP that commander, right? Are we hoping for too much? The game has rewarded us with 0 death device so far. So, you know, gotta be lucky somewhere. It would be nice if we DP'd that commander, because then we can save the demon mode for an overcharge. Okay, and after that we can unpin this comment. Alright, next wave we will know. Do we DP? No, we don't DP it. Hang on, the commander is not buffing anything right now. So should I just lower the game speed and see if we can hold off on the demon mode? That would be really nice. Oh, is this a buffed vampire? There's a buff scatter and a buff vampire there. Yeah, let's just use the demon mode then. And then I can take off the wave skip whenever these bosses die. I mean, this is assuming I can kill that commander. And this is assuming that I can kill the bosses. Man, this commander is not dying. Okay, so we take... Oh shit, the fleet is still alive. Wait, the fleet... Oh, the bosses are alive now. Oh shit. So this is a problem, right? Should I just... let's just use this now. Oh, we got a death defy. Okay, let's go. 1.57 Q. Okay, finally. Wave skip off. Oh, we have our second win back now. We hit demon mode and we log out and then back in. The commander vanishes and demon mode is still active. Now let's not do that, Treble. That's like too... I don't think that would be the way the game is meant to be played. And if we do it on stream, we might just get banned. Okay, wave skip back on. Yeah, it feels like too much of an exploit. It's okay, I think because the fleet spawn is good today, we might be able to get a new PB, even if we don't use that strategy, which is nice. But man, that commander took forever to die. It lived past the entire demon mode. I can see why people would want to do that. No, study. So I don't think demon mode would cancel when you log out and back in. Yeah, there isn't another one till 27-25. So, Treble, what you would do in that situation would be like you pop your demon mode and then you save the game and then you quit, right? And then when you log back on, you resume battle with your demon mode. But the commander is gone because it has already spawned. There's this overcharge, which, come on, die buddy. Die. Oh, the ray's gonna get me. Miss. Deathify. Oh, we deathified. Nice. JP says if I get 2500, that's top 150. Alright, let's try for that. We have second win. Nuke should be back relatively soon. Yeah, 20 waves. So I guess the next overcharge, we nuke it. That's assuming I can survive the race until then. So Greenie, when is the next overcharge? Okay, so we just click demon mode and restart. 2515. Yeah, let's just try to hold off on the nuke then. Because we might be able to get some lucky death defies and whatnot, you know. Take off wave skip for 2485. Okay, let's do that. That's assuming I can. There's so many bosses on the screen right now. Oh, okay, we lost our energy shield there. I think we might lose second win here. It doesn't seem like I'm able to take it off. So hang on, let's pause this. Greeny, if I take off wave skip, I get okay, so 2485 is a commander, I see. Yeah, it doesn't seem like I'm able to take wave skip off this time round. Oh, we can. Ah, damn it. 1 second too slow. Oh, that's very unfortunate. Okay, can we get this boss before 2485? Oh, that's another boss. No, there's no way. Let's just nuke. Yeah, okay, we nuke this guy. Kristen is at 2507. Nice. We might beat Kristen today. But Kristen probably just used his farming setup, you know. So we're really down to the last straw now. We really have nothing. Appas is so sad. Why are you sad? Happy Valentine's Day. Don't be sad. Well, but I mean, enemies are at 80 health now. I can keep wave skip on for the rest of the run. Okay. Yeah, it's not like I can... The bosses are just permanent at this stage, I think. Oh no, you lost 1 rank. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Uh-oh. Can we death-defy? Oh, no death-defy. Oh man, the bosses are ramping in so rapidly now. I think we just died. No! No! I'm 4 waves behind Christian. No! 4 waves behind Christian. Oh man. Oh man. What? 2 death defies. This is rubbish. This is annoying. Oh man, I feel a tear coming out of my eye now. JP, I failed. I failed. Okay. Yeah, I mean, surely we are first place, right? Surely. Genesis, no way, 1800 in tier 21. 2415. I think he, you know, when he clicks on our name and he sees this wave count, he's going to get demoralized and he's going to just end his run. That's so unfortunate. We were 4 waves away from Kristen today. But we are catching up. We are catching up. Last tournament we were like what, 50-60 waves behind Kristen. So not too bad. Not too bad. I think I'm happy with this. And then we put in my dimension core as the primary. We need to put in singularity harness as the S mod. And yeah, this sorts my modules out. Yeah, I'm happy with this run, and thanks for your help, Greenie. You probably extended my wave count by like 150 waves at least. No, I'm not using this setup now. Maybe I should just go full glass cannon for farming runs even. If I pull out a few queues here, do I get anything? No, I mean my health enhancements are trash anyway. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can upgrade at this stage. So I pulled out a bit of coin from coin enhancements to bring my enemy level skips to go box. I think this would be like a lot easier, because right now for the rest of for the rest of this month, my plan would be to bring this enhancements up to like the 3.4 region, and then I'll go back to coins. And I think after today's tournament we should have enough for project funding over here. And I think the project funding over here would give me enough damage, because it would be 50% of the total number of digits. So what's that going to be? It's like 4 or 5x damage multiplier, which should help me quite significantly in killing the enemies in tier 20. Yeah. Well, we'll try it out and see how it goes. I mean, we're going to be losing a bit of coin from not having singularity harness. But at least these are all farming substats, you know? So it might work out. Yeah. Now, what else do I need to do? I need to change my chips. Fetch summon. I've changed my bots. And then I think we can start the farming run and then wrap up the stream from there. So I have tried 30-meter range without Chronofill Plus in my farming runs, and it didn't really work out very well for me. I think my wave count, maybe when I get to about like 7,000 waves, assuming the tier 20 plan doesn't work, when I get to about 7,000 waves in tier 19, that's when I would probably work on switching off my Chronofill Plus. Currently it's still about like 6.2, 6.3k waves average. Okay, is this farming setup? I feel like I'm missing something. Okay, this is done. I need to sort my target priority, in which case fast would be up top. And then we go elites, protectors, boss, closest. Maybe tanks, right? I should bring tanks up. Yeah. Alright, so run is set up, and I think this would be a good time to wrap up the stream. So hopefully you all had a good tournament as well. I know I did. I don't think it's new PB. Yeah, we're slightly shy of our previous PB, but it's a good run overall. And thank you all for joining the stream, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.